Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. So if you guys have been following me for a while now, not even a while, since the beginning, then a lot of you guys know that I started off my wig journey, I guess that's what you would call it, wearing synthetic wigs. Actually the first couple of my videos, if you go all the way back, are of synthetic wigs. And when people ask me, like beginners, I always tell them to start off with either U parts or synthetic wigs, just so that you can get the feel for how wigs are, in case you don't like it, in case it's too hot for you, in case you just like, no, this is not me. I know a lot of people don't want to spend $200–300 on a Brazilian or Malaysian or Indian hair wig, especially if you don't know what you're doing and you don't want to mess it up, and then you're like, oh shit, I just wasted all that money. So I always tell people to start with synthetic wigs, and Amazon is like my evil best friend, and all of these synthetic wigs just kept popping up in my suggestions. So I decided to buy a few, and I think I'm going to start doing synthetic Sundays. So I think on Sundays I'm going to do videos with affordable wigs, either making them or showing you guys where you can get them from and which ones are bomb and which ones aren't. So yeah, this is going to be the first episode, I guess, and this one is so bomb to me. I think this one was $39. I got it off Amazon, and it's this really pretty purple wig. Like, I'll have the link down below. I don't even know how long this is. Oh, it's 22 inches. So it's a 22-inch synthetic wig. And it's just the lace front. Look at the part, I mean, not the parting. Look at the hairline though. The hairline actually looks really good to be a synthetic wig. So I'm gonna take it off and just put it on. Well, I'm gonna cut the lace off first, and I'm gonna put it on and see what it looks like, see if I need to pluck it a little bit or anything. And then, yeah, this is our first synthetic Sundays. Okay, so I cut the lace off, and here I am just applying the wig because I want to get a feel for it, because you know synthetic wigs can be a little scary. So I put it on just to see what the hairline was looking like and trying to decide where I wanted to do my part. So originally I went with a side part, and I definitely needed to pluck it. So I ended up plucking the part a little bit and also plucking the hairline in the front just to thin it out a bit. And then I'm just going to apply my wig cap. I'm going to put my foundation on my wig cap because this lace is like, I don't know if this is supposed to be transparent or not, but it's super white, so it stands out when it's against my skin. So I went ahead and powdered my wig cap, and then I put my same foundation powder on the inside of the lace. I usually do this when I'm trying to cover the knots. I don't really care about these knots. I'm just trying to get the lace to blend in with my skin. So this is what it looks like when it was on. It definitely looked better than when I first put it on. So now I'm just taking a smaller brush, and I'm using the same powdered foundation, and I'm going over the perimeter because it still looked a little bit white, and I'm also putting it on the part. And then I'm just going to take my freeze spray by Got2b glue, and I'm going to tack the wig down in the front. Now, to get my part to lay a little bit flatter, I'm going to take my hot comb and I'm going to press it against the top of the hair where the part is. Do not put it on high because this is synthetic hair and it will melt it down, so that's why I was barely tapping it. And then I decided that I did not want a side part, I wanted a middle part. So I switched my part, and I'm doing the same thing with the hot comb. Do not, I repeat, do not put too much heat on this or it will melt down and you will be so mad. So now I'm just going to cut a few baby hairs in the front just to get it to look a little bit more realistic. It's clearly a purple wig, but yeah, this just helps to make it look a little bit more natural. And now I'm just going to put a little bit more of my powdered foundation onto the part, and then I'm also going to pluck it a little bit because it was a little thin. So I'm just going to pluck it a little bit, mainly focusing on the front of the part because that's the part that helps to make it look a little bit more realistic when it's a little bit wider in the front.
And then because this wig is super thick, I'm going to take the hot comb one more time and I'm going to just press it against the front to get it to lay a little bit flatter because the knots tend to be a little thicker on synthetic wigs. And yeah, these are the final results, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I know a lot of you guys asked me about this wig when I posted it. So again, everything will be down below. I love you guys and I will see you guys next time.